So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing and setting up the Neewer Softbox, cause who likes bad lighting? So on this episode on ballin' on a budget, whether you shoot on a Nikon, Canon, Sony camera, and you don't have the necessary means to invest in good lighting, you should. And you're constantly relying on things like filming outside on a sunny day, filming in front of a big window, and having very bad natural lighting, whether that's harsh light from the top that's creating shadows, or one key light that is off to the side creating even more harsh shadows. And if you haven't seen my other video, I highly suggest picking up the Neweer ring light. Link is in the description of that video of how I actually unbox and review, and you can actually see the difference of how it makes this Nikon camera footage look from okay to that's actually not bad. And I can't tell what camera that you used was actually made 5 years ago. So if you're not a fan of those LED lights and you want to prefer more of the bulb style, well, Neweer also has budget-friendly, around the same price, around $80 American for the Neweer Softbox. It comes, pretty much what it comes with is it comes in big duffel bag, and it comes with 2 of these umbrella softbox lights. But ironically enough, my other light is at my client's house, but I'm going to show you how I set this up. So I guess my first thing off the box is Neweer gives you these kind of cheap like tripods light stands, and it's also the exact same light stand that it's used for the LED ring light. The higher the pole goes up, there's not much sturdiness when it comes to the ring light itself, so do be wary of that. It also comes with 2 of these, let you clarify that, 2 of these light bulbs. So you have the actual softbox itself, the light bulb that it comes in, which it says it's 5,000 Kelvin, and it comes in this nice styrofoam here. I have read reviews of where these actually catch on fire. I have not seen that yet on my end, but do be careful. Here, the bulb itself, it's pretty enormous bulb. And of course, the actual softbox itself, which also comes with a cover on it. Continuing theme throughout all Neweer light stands is that they all have the same tripod or stand itself, and it's this weird mechanism where the screw goes into this middle part and there isn't really a latch that it hooks onto. It just kind of presses against here. And how you pretty much attach it is there's this bottom screw here which tightens with the stand, and this on top controls the movement, the head of the light. So what you do is you make sure it's all the way out, put it in, and then you tighten it. So here it's tightened there, and then this itself should open, and then you can put the light bulb on top, which I'll continue to do that in the next step. You're like, why does this thing not, it's all flimsy, how the hell do I put my light bulb in it? Well, it took me a couple minutes to figure out, and they don't really tell you, but what you gotta do is you need to push, and don't be afraid to push, but push until you see this circle go on top of that little lip there. So you gotta give it a little elbow grease. Push, and now the box is actually a soft box, because first it comes up all folded, but use a little elbow grease and push it into the ring, and now is more in its proper form, so you can put the white cover on top of it. And then you already know, take the light bulb, and all you do is just screw in the light bulb. And now I have the Neweer Softbox, one of it acting as a key light, bouncing off the ceiling and onto me. And I'm at 1/50, 2.8, and 200 ISO on my Nikon D5200, and this is with the light off. As you can see, you cannot see me, so I would need to do is bump up the ISO. And that's not pretty. So my overall reviews on the Neweer Softbox is It is a decent setup, but there are a lot of cons. Like I said, this thing is freaking huge, and this is only one of them. I'll show you guys in a minute of what my actual setup here with this one key light looks like, but imagine two of them, and how people would usually have it is sandwiched. So one light here and one light here, shining on you as the key light, and it takes up a lot of space. And the second con is the extension cord is not that long. I would say it's roughly around 3.5 feet, so you're definitely going to need an extension cable and cord to use these softboxes. And my other gripe about it is it's not very travel friendly or compact and portable. So if you're more on the run and gun and going, I would not recommend these softbox lights. But if you have something along the lines of a home studio, whether you're shooting YouTube videos or any type of production and you're not moving anywhere, that was my review of the Neewer Softbox light. And if you're more along the lines of the run and gun, I highly recommend you use the LED ring light. And the softbox, I highly recommend you do not use two of these because they do take a lot of space within your house. And the only reason that I would see you use it if you have your own studio. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. My name is Peter. You're watching a Broke Visionary Collective, where we all start with nothing, but you can always create something.